Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Manny Monday. Excited to be starting a brand new week with a brand new set of beautiful nails. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell underneath that so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Share around the channel, please, to help my channel to grow. And definitely shoot me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this Manny Monday. Stay tuned. Hi, everyone, and happy Monday to all of you. So great to see all of you. I hope you had a beautiful weekend, and I hope you're getting ready to start a brand new week. Let's check out this brand new Manny Monday set of nails. Aren't those gorgeous? I love it. Absolutely love a classic black and white look. And it's a little fancier than I anticipated with the bows and the crystals. Wasn't really planning to add that, but I decided right before the video started to add in the glitter and the bows and all of that before I started the video. So of course, then I showed you guys all of that. And they did turn out fancier than I anticipated for the Wear It Wednesday. But I'm thinking, nails can match with anything. So if I do change what I was planning to do, I was planning to do more of a casual look, but if I have to fancy it up a little bit, then I'll let you know that that's what the plan was. But I'm still going to try to incorporate that look that I was planning. But yeah, it's a pretty fancy look, more fancier than I anticipated. But then again, it is just, the swirling of the water marbling black and white, but with that glitter, the bows and all that, it just made it a little bit more fancier than, like I said, I anticipated. I always go overboard. I love my bling. I love my sparkle. I love, all the different trinkets you can put on nails and all of that. So yeah, I really love the way it turned out. And I think it'll still look great with that casual look I'm planning. But yeah, if I do wear, well, you'll know if I wear the fancier one because you'll be able to tell. But I'll let you know if I did change it. Other than that, we'll get started on this video. But let's read our words of Jesus for women first. Outside the box, Luke 12:20-21. But God said to him, "You fool, this very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself? This is how it will be with whoever stores up things for themselves, but is not rich towards God." And then it goes on to say, this is the end of a story Jesus told about a rich man who had so many crops that he didn't know what to do with them. But instead of sharing his crops with those who were less fortunate than himself, he built a bigger barn to store up all he had. He thought he was set for life, but his life would end that very night. And he would learn that he had not pleased God by thinking only of himself instead of how he could help others. Look around, you guys. How can you help others? Where are the needs you can meet? Yeah, where are the needs you can meet? Look for ways to think outside the parameters of taking care of just yourself. And that's important, you guys. We talk about that all the time, that it is important to help other people. Don't think about, everything that you have. If you have a lot and you have a lot of money, you can't take it with you when the world ends. You just can't. So why store it all up and try to get even more and more? In fact, I went through my closet the other day and I pulled tons of stuff out and I gave it to a couple people at my church because I thought, I don't need all of that. So I gave it away. And, eventually I know slowly but surely I'll build up my wardrobe again and I'll get more things. But I gave it away. I knew that there was others in need. So I gave it away to others and thought my closet's just so full. Somebody else could use this stuff. So I gave it away, because I know I can't take it with me when the world ends. It's not what it's about. You want to help others. So don't store up everything you have. Or if you have a ton of money, help as many people as you can. The poor out there, the needy, help them. That's what Jesus really wants to see from you, is helping others. It's important. It says it right here. And look, the guy just died, couldn't take any of it with him. You can't take nothing with you. And so what good was it for him to have all of that and then store even more instead of giving it to the needy? And there are needy people out there. There definitely is. In fact, our church needs help trying to get another church. I do have the website link down below. If anybody's interested in helping, you can donate and help. You can let me know. You can be anonymous, whatever you want. But I would appreciate it if anybody can help, 1 time, 2 times, 100 times, whatever you can do to help our church out to get enough money to help the donation so we can get our own church, because I've been renting since 2000. I believe he got it in like 2009, I believe. He's been just renting out this church. So we share this church, but he's always wanted his own church. And so we've been, putting money together and trying to get enough money for a down payment for our own church. So if anybody's interested in helping, I'd really appreciate it. And also, if you could subscribe to our YouTube channel, it's Cornerstone Baptist Church. That also is linked down below. I'd appreciate that. And then you can watch my pastor. He does his sermons. He does his teachings at church, his preaching, and, just different things on that channel. We're trying to grow that channel. So if you could subscribe to the channel as well, that would be great. So, but yeah, be there for others that need you. If you got a lot of money and you got a lot of things, donate it, give it away, help other people, do what you can to help others, because you're not going to take any of it with you and your life could end just like that. Nobody knows when their time is up. Nobody knows. And then what are you going to do with it? You can't take it with you. So be generous, be kind-hearted. The bottom says, Dear Father, the world shouts that we should store up treasures for ourselves, and that even if we give to others, it should be out of our excess. Father, help me to give generously and with abandon. Help me to give as you give to me. In Jesus' name, amen. And so I love that too. I love how they say it. The world shouts that we should store up treasures for ourselves, and that even if we give to others, it should be out of our excess. So, definitely help where you can. You don't got to give everything you own away. Keep what you need. But if you can help somebody else, definitely help them out, because that shows the true heart in somebody. It really does. And Jesus was a very giving person too, would give the shirt off his back. So definitely be generous for others and help other people out that need it. Start your day, go through your day, and end your day with life's manual, the Holy Bible. Best book you'll ever read. And it's going to teach you everything you need to know. All the predictions are here, and you're going to live much happier. Get that personal, beautiful relationship with the Lord. Get on your knees, spend some quality alone time with him, praying to him and reading his scriptures. But if you're going to read them, follow him, because it does no good just to read them. Follow him too. And that's saying it to myself. Even I got a lot of reading I need to do too. I need to get back to doing what I was doing, really spending a lot more quality alone time with the Lord, and getting that beautiful personal relationship with him. I do have a good relationship with him, but I can be even better. You can never, ever have enough, God. You can never have enough. And you can never, ever get enough of this. You could read this whole thing and start over again and start over again, start over again. You're going to get something different every time you read it. It's beautiful. So read it, study it, love it. Love it. Let that be your media and your newscast and all that. Let that make you feel joy and not the fear of what the world is giving us. There's our ultimate president, our King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And he's never there to, send any fear. He says 365 times to fear not. So let him help you get through the hard times, and let him help you get through the good times. So, but anyways, let's get on to this beautiful no water marble classic black and white design. Everybody take care. God bless. And I'll see each and every one of you in my very next upload. Hi, everyone. So here's what I chose to go with for this week's Mani Monday. A classic black and white, no water marble French look with silver glitter, black and white bows, and black and clear crystals. Stay tuned to see how I did this one. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Mani Monday. Getting ready to do another beautiful winter design. We're going to be doing a no water marble with black and white, and possibly maybe adding in some snowflakes, some glitter, some bows, some crystals. We're just going to have a lot of fun. Again, we're going to make sure that we leave a lot of the openings so you can see that these are glass nails. Now, right now, they have been buffed and drilled and all that, so they look like they are fogged. I'll bring it up a little bit closer so the light sees it better. But once you put that top coat on, your dry fast top coat, the clear coat on top, everything looks like glass. But just right now, because I've worked with the acetone, cleaned them off, buffed them and all that, they look like, they're kind of fogged a little bit. But you'll see the magic, like I said, when you see that top coat go on it. So let me go over the supplies. We're going to be working and doing a no water marbling with black and white. We're going to use the Kiss brands here. And one has just got numbers, or wait, it's actually called French White. And this one is called Express. All right. And I'm just going to be taking both, just dripping them on and using Robin Moses's brush here just to kind of swirl the color. And that's her wand. RobinMosesNailArt.com is how you order them. And I'm just going to be kind of doing it more towards the tip and kind of just going around the edges so we can keep all this open so it looks like glass, okay? And then I'm going to be working with a micro glitter here, silver, and I'm just going to add in a, this is a top coat as well, but I'm just going to pour some of this out. It's a little bit thinner. Pour some of this out and mix it with that, and we'll run a little bit of glitter through it. And then I'm going to be doing some of these clear crystals in here, some of the small clear crystals. And also I want to try to maybe incorporate these black bows I got from Dollar Tree. I want to put those maybe on one of the nails as an accent nail. We'll glue everything down with the ASP glue that I got from Sally's. And we'll just use an orange wood stick to dip and probably a Q-tip to pick up the stones and the bows and stuff. Just use the end of a Q-tip. And then we'll top everything off with the Seche Vite Dry Fast top coat, and that's where the magic comes in and makes it look like glass nails. So I'm going to get some of the marbling done, and then I will come in and show you guys. Okay, so far I've got that no water marbling just done towards the tips, like a French tip. Now, I had explained in the beginning I was just going to go around the edges and leave the middle open. But this one here started to spread when I did it. I had these 3 done, and they were just around the edges. And then this one kind of spread because the polish was a little bit thick, and it kind of just slid over. I think I had my finger turned or something. And then I thought, well, hey, I like the look when it goes across the nail as a French tip more than leaving the opening and keeping it around the edges. So then I did go through and finish them up. But isn't that pretty? You can still see the clear through it. And then here's these nails. Now, I did leave this one and this one to show you. So I will. I'm just going to make sure that I have this off of here. Okay, so we're going to draw in. And first what you want to do is do a nice thick coat of your top coat, okay? That's what you're seeing, where we're going to see that nice clear glass nail. And of course, it's going to be even better when it's all done because I'll go underneath as well. So do the whole nail and then do another thick coat just towards the bottom. Don't, you know, get nervous about how much you're using. This is a top coat. It dries very fast, so you need to work fast. If you can't work fast with this, then use a base coat. Then we're just going to grab some black and do a few black dots. Very small. You don't need them real big, just some black through it like that. And then we're going to do white. And the white, we're going to go kind of overlapping the black. So you're going to hit the black with each white like that so that it's going to mix really well like that. And you could put a separate one there. Then wipe off the brush and put it back in your bottle so you don't mix the black and white. All right, and then just take your brush and just start to swirl, but leave openings, you know, because this is a clear design and I want that glass to show. So try to leave some of the opening and just swirl it, have some fun with it, you know, just however you want, just swirl the colors. But again, this dries quickly, so you need to work fast and, you know, get it done so that you don't have, you know, because once after a while you're swirling, it starts to look really bad and tacky. Then you can just go to the side of the nail to take off some of it by just going like that and pulling it off. Then go to the other side, same thing, just kind of pull, bring it down to the side just to get rid of some of that excess paint so it dries a little faster and it'll lay flatter for you. But that's what I like about, you know, doing a no water marble. You don't have to work with all that water. All right, I'll show you the thumb. I'll do one more. I'll show you the thumb. So again, you're going to paint the whole nail with a real quick coat of the Dry Fast top coat. Again, if you can't work fast and you need extra time because you're new at marbling, then use a base coat so you have more time for, you know, it to not dry on you so quickly. This is a fast, dry, fast top coat. Then do another coat towards the end because this is where we're doing the marbling. So just do a nice thick coat towards the end. And don't worry, it's going to dry fast, I'm telling you. And then we're going to get the black. And we're just going to put in a few dots of black just around. And then we're going to get the white polish. And again, we're going to go over our black. Put the white right in with your black, just like that. And then you can add one by itself. Wipe the brush off really good. Put it back in the bottle because you don't want any black to mix. All right. And then right away start working. Just start swirling, keeping open and keeping an open mind that you want this to look like a glass set. So you really need to, you know, kind of semi keep it open so you see the glass through it. Sorry. All right, and then just swirl, have a little bit of fun, but remember it dries quickly, so you don't want to mess up too much with it. And you can, you know, each one's going to be different. You can add a little bit more white through it there if you want to add a little bit more. Wipe your brush off. And then again, just go to the side of the nail and wipe some off there. And to the other side of the nail, wiping it off and kind of sliding it down like that. But see how you can still see through it then? And then they're going to dry, like I said, very quickly. So I kind of messed up this nail when I was working, but what's really fun is I can fix that super easy. I'm just going to go over this design here. I'm just going to what I'm going to do here, I'll show you. I'm going to pull this off quick. Just pull it off real quick because it's still wet. Even though I said it dries fast, it does. I just mean it was much thicker and it's a lot harder to swirl. All right, so we'll just get it off really quick and go ahead and redo this one. Paint the whole nail again. Now, it didn't have to be perfect. You didn't have to get everything off because we're going back in with the black and white. So like that, and then towards your tip again. It's just I turned it to do the thumb, and so it started to move like it did on the other nail, which gave me the idea that I really liked it that way. So then just set down your black. But you see how fast I can fix this, which is awesome. You know, I made a mistake, but I can fix it. Put your white right over your black, like that. And then wipe it off, like I said, before you stick it back into the bottle to get the black off. And then, oops, hang on, I dropped my brush. Thank God it's right here, so I don't have to try to find it. All right, and then real quick, let's do this swirl. Just go through and swirl, swirl, just have some fun. Again, keeping in mind you want to keep this open more because it is a glass set, so we want to keep this open. But there you go. And then after you're done and you feel you love it, then we're going to pull some off because you can get it off your finger. Don't worry about that. But pull some off, the excess so it's not so thick. Do the same thing on this side, pulling it off like that. But there we go. Now we've got this, beautiful water marble. Each one looks differently and you've still got that glass look. Isn't that pretty, you guys? So pretty. We're going to add in the silver now. I'm going to back up here. We're going to add in the silver. So I'm going to put some of that out and start playing around adding in the silver. And then we'll go from there with the stones and the bows and see how I'm going to do it. So let me get some of that done and I'll return. Okay, now I've got the silver running through. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. Now I did do every finger, but I did leave the thumb open to show you. And here's the palette right here that I've mixed the silver with that top coat. So we're just going to reach in here. It's starting to dry because it is a top coat. It dries pretty quick. So we're just going to get some of it real quick just to finish this last one up and just put it wherever you want. I'm just kind of running it through, just different spots running through, but just so I can still see that clear, just want to run it through like that. Whoops. So wherever you want to put it. Let me get a little bit more because I do not want to have to add more on this palette. I won't have to though. So just go like that and just get some nice silver running through it, just to make it look pretty and blingy and sparkly. All right. So now that part is done. We've got the beautiful sparkle going through it and everyone is a little bit different. So that's really pretty. All right. And you can still see through, like I said, you can see through the nails, but we're going to put clear underneath. I know I got a mess here to clean up. Now I'm going to figure the stones and the bows. I'm going to try to figure that out, see what I want to do there, and then I will return. Okay, so now I've got the black and white bows with the clear crystals. And then the rest I decided to do a black Swarovski crystal and a clear Swarovski crystal. Isn't that pretty? I really like the way it turned out. Still get that beautiful clear coming through. So we've got them lined up here. We're going to go ahead and put them on with glue. I left a couple fingers open to show you. So we just need to get a little bit of glue out on this cap. And we're going to start by doing the bow now. So I was going to grab a little bit of glue here, and we're just going to go across the nail here with enough glue to hold that down. And the, whoops, goodness sake, the bow I'm just going to pick up with my finger like this and set it down. I'm kind of just licking it just to get a little grab of it. And as you see, it was doing this before. It took me a little bit to pick it up. So I'm just going to try to do this here. Get my finger wet. We can get it like that and then stick it down. There we go. Okay, and then we'll just slide it into place here. Once I do, I'm going to then just push down into the glue so it holds. Give it a good push just for a minute or, couple of seconds or whatever just to get it to adhere. And then we're going to grab a little bit more and go down a line here. Now I'll draw in a little bit closer so you can see. Now I'll just use the Q-tip to pick up. This one, we're just using the smaller crystals. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick them up here and set it down and set it down. Hopefully, oops, my finger's not in here. Sorry. And then set that crystal down. And then, oh my goodness, I keep bumping the ring light around it. And then set down that smaller one there. So I just went two bigger and a little bit smaller, but these are pretty small stones. Like that. Oh, let me just get it lined up here. Get that lined up so it's straight. like that. Okay, and then we're going to get a little bit more glue here, and we'll do the two bigger stones here, the black and the crystal, the clear crystal. So just get it like that, and then we're just going to use the Q-tip again to pick these up. And they're not super easy to get, but I'll get them and then I'll get lined up here. Okay, so put the black one there. Get that lined up and pushed into the glue. And then we'll get the clear one and set that one down and get it pushed next to them as well. Give it a little push into the glue. Alrighty, now let me get this stuff out of my way. Okay, so they are looking beautiful. You know me, I love my bling, but I really do love the clear look of these. Again, I'm trying to incorporate as much clear as possible, so that's why I really like it like this. And it gives me a black and white tie feel, but of course that's not what the Wear It Wednesday is. But it could be a great outfit, a great set of nails to go with a black tie event with having that black tie in there. I don't know, kind of gives me that feel. But that is not what I'm planning to do for the Wear It Wednesday. So, but a beautiful winter design, really, really pretty. Black and white is always classic and beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and top coat these with the Seche Vite Dry Fast. In fact, I got a little corner here I want to nip off with the nippers. If you see that little corner of that bow, I'm going to nip that off. There we go. A little piece of the plastic still sticking up. Okay, we're going to top coat these really, really good. And I'll leave the bow nails open so I can show you how to go around that with the top coat. I'll be right back. Okay, now we've got them all clear coated, except for a couple of them. I did leave them open, but look at that. Once they are clear coated, you can see those two fingers next to each other, the bow one and the other, the difference. Sorry, I'm shaking a little bit. The difference between a clear coat and not, and then of course, even underneath, you could tell the difference. One is clear coated and one is not. So I'm going to show you that. We're going to go ahead and draw in, and I'll show you how to go around bows and stones and all that. I left two fingers open. All right, so we're going to get a nice thick coat of this Seche Vite Dry Fast right here. I get that from Sally's, Amazon, or Walmart. So you're just going to do a nice thick coat going over all your stones here, but you want to pull air bubbles out. So get another thick coat, go all the way across the nail, and then just kind of get up under here, under this bow, and underneath this side as well. And then just, go all the way down the nail then. And getting your side walls and capping the end. Always make sure you do that so it keeps your design longer. Your design pretty for longer. Okay, and then we're just going to grab a little bit more and just kind of go over the bow again, over the top of it, because I want that bow to be nice. But make sure you pull out any air bubbles. That's important. Okay, then flip it over, and we're going to go ahead and do a coat underneath. Just be careful not to hit the finger. But if it does, you can always clean that off. But look at the difference when you do that, when you do the clear coat underneath as well, and then just do the sidewalls too, fixing it. See, isn't that pretty? Makes such a difference. I'll show you again with this one, with these stones, same thing. Just go over the stones and everything. This time you don't got to go up under them. It is going to kind of just go under itself because it's not a bow. And then just go all the way down to the end, get a little bit more. Like I said, top coat like this dries really fast, so you want it thick. The thicker, the better. And sometimes I'll even do a second coat. I probably will with this one. I'll do a second coat after everything dries, which dries pretty quickly. Again, we want to go up underneath and get a coat under there as well. And if it touches your finger, like I said, don't worry. Just, we'll fix it. We'll get it off the finger with some acetone, because I am kind of touching my fingers. Go around the edges, capping everything and making it beautiful. That edge looks a little rough there. That's just from the silver, okay? And then I kind of bumped it, so I'm just going to go over this real quick again. I bumped it, hitting the paper towel there. So just fixing it like that so it's nice and smooth. There we go. So that's really great. Now I'm just going to clean up under the nails and all of that, get everything clean. I mean, the fingers, just get all the polish cleaned off of it. And then I'm going to do some cuticle oil, and then I'll come back and show you guys the end product. Alrighty, everyone, I am all done, and I love the way this turned out. Very classic. Black and white is always a classic look. I love marbling. I love how you can do it with no water marbling, how I just swirl the color. So definitely try out this technique. It's really fun. And I really love the way this turned out. Still incorporating that see-through look with these glass nails. So you can see as I turn it around, you still get to see through it. And then I love how I incorporated the bows and the crystals. I think it just made it I don't know, even better. And I love that glitter running through it as well. I really love the way this one turned out. So definitely give this look a try. And I can't wait to share the Wear It Wednesday with you guys that'll match this set of nails. Everybody take care, God bless, and I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload.